Hey, Diamonds, what's going on? So I watched the Real Housewives of Durban reunion part 1, and it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. So the host asked Annie, how was her wedding plans going on? Do you know Annie gonna say to him in front of all of the ladies on this reunion how she was getting married the following weekend and nobody knew shit? Nobody knew when her wedding was. I guess Annie said, I'm not inviting none of you bitches, and y'all will find out about it at the reunion or on the blogs because you're not invited. And LaConco gonna say, well, my mama always told me if I'm not invited, don't go. Well, yeah, that would be accurate because she didn't invite you. God damn it, Annie. With that being said, so the host asked Ayanda and Nunku about the introduction. So I guess this was the problem, right? Nunku felt, well, me and you, Ayanda, we had a conversation when I was 6 months pregnant by your husband. So when I said my name at the table, being Nunku, you should have knew who I was, right? And when I said, you know me, it should have clicked, bitch, that I'm the one that got the baby by your husband, child. And Ayanda feel, well, first of all, right, when you said your name, no, it didn't click to me. You're not the first thought that I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about my husband's side piece with no child at no dinner when you say your name is Nunku. It didn't click right then, but it clicked later. God damn it. With that being said, he also asked Nunku about the wine event she had, right? Because Sarisha feels and Nunku feels that when Annie came to this event, she should have at least drunk the wine. Well, baby, Annie with her messy ass said, let me tell you this, right? I know you felt I should have drunk your wine, but you didn't respect my time, right? You didn't respect the fact that I had to get out of my bed, put my clothes on, leave my house, get in my car, and drive to this event, and I didn't get to experience the event. Do you understand me? I ain't no way in hell I should have went to your event, bitch, and you did not know anything about your damn wine. You should have knew about your brand from A to Z. You shouldn't have let that man mess up your wine. Do you understand me? Event. So no, I didn't drink it. Then when I went to the bar, right, they were selling other liquor other than your wine. The wine that you were branding and promoting should have been the only wine there, bitch, and it wasn't. So no, I didn't drink your wine because you didn't respect my time. With that being said, then they brought out Mabusi. And so when Mabusi came out, the host said, well, are y'all friends? Nunku gonna say, no, we're not. And Mabusi was like, well, this is my first time hearing that we ain't friends, but I'm not surprised because of her actions. So I'm cool with that, right? So the host asked Mabusi, well, how do you feel that Nunku is acting like she ain't never met you a goddamn day in her life, right? Which I'm confused, bitch. Nunku, I think you remember what you want to remember. I think you got selective memory, bitch, because you was the one that invited Mabusi to KG's event, because KG even asked, how does she keep showing up every goddamn where? How did she get to my event? She was your plus one. So how you gonna act like you don't really know nothing about Mabusi? And so Mabusi was like, I don't understand how she, playing amnesia. When I met her through a mutual friend who I'm still friends with. You understand me? And Nunku was like, okay, well, how did we meet? And so, Mabusi was like, I met you when you was with your ex-boyfriend at the gym. Nunku, well, what gym? Mabusi, Pine Town. That's what I'm saying. Nunku act like she got selective memory. She remember what she want to remember. With that being said, so then the host said, well, what happened to the flowers? Did you leave the flowers at her door? And Mabusi was like, well, no, I didn't leave the flowers at her door, right? She gave me that whack-ass apology. After we ate and drunk a couple of drinks, I walked away from the table and the flowers was there last time I checked. I'm going to tell you what happened. Annie saw that Mabusi left them damn flowers on that damn table, and she went, grabbed them flowers, and took them to Nunku and told Nunku, listen, bitch, she done left your flowers at the table, so she don't even accept your apology, bitch. What you gonna do? Child. Annie did that. Annie messy ass did that. She took them flowers to Nunku, because Nunku probably would have never even knew. Them people would have clicked the table off and threw them flowers away, and Nunku wouldn't have knew shit. But Mabusi kept the goddamn chocolates, didn't she? Child. With that being said, then the host also asked LaConco about the Google Me incident when she met all the other ladies, right? And I did a little Googling, right? Because somebody in my comments told me that LaConco was the ex-wife of the former South Africa's president, right? So I Googled a little bit, to try to find out just a little bit more. I still got some questions, but okay, right? So Lukanko got a baby with the former South African president. She was engaged to her. Maybe she's still engaged. I don't know. But this man has like 4 other current wives. Do you understand me? Because I think it's a part of the Zulu culture. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this out. And they allow these men to be polygamous, if I'm saying the word right. But y'all know what I'm saying. Have multiple wives and multiple children from these multiple. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not. So you was engaged to this man while he got 4 other wives? Lukanko, child, poor Gertrude. Because Gertrude is wife number 1. She been married to him since Jesus, since 1975. And she just been allowing her husband to marry all these goddamn women and have all these children, child. So that's why Lukanko feels, because Lukanko looking at it as, bitch, you know who my baby daddy is. We not going to play stupid. You know he's the former South African president. You acting like he your regular plumber, construction worker, or whoever. You know who my baby daddy is. So when you want to ask all these other questions, you got to consider we on a national TV show, bitch, and I'm not answering questions that I feel I don't want to answer. Do you understand me? Because I think Nunku wanted to get into some real tea. Because I think I read on there that one of his wives was suspicious of using poisonous tea. Child, what the hell going on in South Africa? Damn it. So I think that's what Nunku wanted to get out. You understand? Although, this is a TV show, I would love to know more about it. But like Lukanko said, I'm not doing it, bitch. So if I want to answer your questions, I'll answer them. If I don't, I won't. And if I do answer them, you going to get what I give you. Child. With that being said, then finally they asked about the whole Annie and Lukanko, because Lukanko still feel that Annie left them candles on purpose. And like Annie said, well, listen, let me tell you something. I didn't, right? Because I still believe my friend when she said you was competing with me, bitch. But I did not leave them candles on purpose. I was working all goddamn day. So when you text me about these flowers, it was later on in the evening. I was at my event and I forgot. And that's just what it is. Child, the messiness of it all. On to part 2.